The Tokoloshe, South Africa's darkest legend. In the shadows of South African folklore, there exists a creature whispered about in fear, a being said to move in the dead of night, unseen by most, yet deeply feared by those who believe. Some say it's summoned through dark magic, others swear it comes on its own, drawn to jealousy, anger, or revenge. Tonight, we step into the mystery of the Tokoloshe, a creature you should never underestimate and never invite. Before we begin, remember, not every story is myth. Let's start with where this legend began. What is a Tokoloshe? The Tokoloshe, or Tokoloshe, comes from Zulu and Xhosa beliefs, traditionally described as a short, hairy, dwarf-like spirit. It's believed to be invisible unless cursed to be seen, controlled by traditional witches or sangomas with dark intentions, able to slip into homes at night, mischievous, sometimes deadly. Some portray it with long claws, red or glowing eyes, a shriveled or missing private part, the ability to become invisible or vanish into thin air. This is not a creature of the European fairy tales. It is deeply rooted in African ancestral history, witchcraft, and spiritual belief. Why people raise their beds? In many rural communities, beds are traditionally raised on bricks, not for decoration, but because the Tokoloshe is said to be short, unable to climb high beds easily. This tradition didn't come from superstition, it came from fear and survival. Origin story. The jealous husband legend says the Tokoloshe was first created by a jealous husband, seeking revenge on his wife for loving another man. He visited a dark witch who summoned a small, twisted creature from the shadows. The Tokoloshe tormented the woman, whispers in the night, objects moving, nightmares so real she couldn't scream. Soon, she fell sick. Her lover died mysteriously, and the husband, he died too. Because once you call a Tokoloshe, it never leaves willingly. The footprints in the dust. A family in rural KwaZulu-Natal reported strange events. Every night, the dogs barked wildly. Small footprints appeared around the house. Food disappeared from the kitchen one morning. The mother woke to see tiny footprints leading up to the bed and stopping right next to her pillow. There were no footprints leading back out. The family moved the same week. The boarding school incident, South Africa, 1990s. An all-girls boarding school experienced night terrors. Students complained of a small creature choking them in their sleep, heavy weight on their chests, something tugging their blankets. One girl swore she felt a cold hand grip her ankle. The school brought a priest and a traditional healer. Only after cleansing rituals did the disturbances stop, or so they say. To this day, former students refuse to speak about it at night. Can the Tokoloshe be summoned? Traditional belief says yes, through muthi, dark spiritual medicine, and a ritual involving bones, herbs, and incantations. But remember, once summoned, the Tokoloshe is never loyal. It may serve you today and destroy you tomorrow. The Lonely Widow. A widow in Mpumalanga lived alone. After her husband's death, neighbors heard her talking late at night. Not crying, talking, conversing, laughing. She said someone visited her, protected her, touched her hair when she slept. When she passed away, family found her bed raised on 6 bricks and carved symbols under the mattress. Was she protected or haunted until death? Modern reports. People still report Tokoloshe encounters today. Shadowy small figures seen in bedrooms, breathing felt on the neck at night, footsteps on roofs, objects flung across rooms, sleep paralysis with a creature on the chest. Is it psychological, spiritual, or something else? In South Africa, the line between the living and the ancestral world is not always clear. Protection methods. Those who believe say the Tokoloshe fears, holy ash, salt around the bed, prayer and psalms, a traditional cleansing, sage and impefo, raising the bed. If someone truly believes they are targeted, traditional healers advise never ignoring the signs. Final story: The Eye in the Dark. A man in Gauteng woke every night at 2:30 a.m. He felt watched. He felt breath on his face. One night he sat upright and froze in the corner of his room, just at eye level with the bed. Two glowing eyes, small, unblinking, waiting. He screamed. The eyes vanished. He moved homes 2 days later. He still refuses to sleep with his bed on the floor, whether legend, spirit, or nightmare. The Tokoloshe remains one of South Africa's most feared beings, a warning passed down through generations that the supernatural is closer than we think. The next time you feel watched at night or hear small footsteps in the dark, remember this story and ask yourself, are legends just legends? Or do some things hide when the lights go out? If you enjoyed this story, like, subscribe, and share it, and comment below. Do you believe in the Tokoloshe? Have you heard a story? Or have you seen something yourself? Because in this world, truth is sometimes stranger than fear.